Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Oracle Love Light. So today we are going to start off with some breakfast, which I have not had breakfast in so long besides my egg bites. So I'm just going to be using a slice of this protein bread that only has 4 net carbs in it. This bread is really good, and I'm also going to make some bulletproof coffee. I found some pumpkin spice, sugar-free creamer of course, and I'm just going to make some instant coffee. Don't sleep on the instant coffee. I know people be like, ew, that is disgusting. Don't sleep on it, because I got Folgers instant coffee. Because guess what? Oh, look at this avocado. Don't you like it when you get a nice, ripe, perfect avocado? It just makes my day. But guess what? My coffee maker broke. My Keurig machine broke. That's something else, ain't it? So I'm just going to be sipping on this instant coffee until I get another one, which I'm gonna order one I'll probably order one tomorrow and see how long it take on Amazon for it to come, because Amazon been acting a little funny lately. They've been messing up my orders, but it's okay. So just for breakfast, I'm going to do a half an avocado on top of my protein bread, and I'm going to top it with everything bagel seasoning. And I also had got some maple sausages links that I think it's like 4 net carbs in these too. I'm going to throw them on top of them. I got 6 of them. I was being greedy this morning, y'all. I was being a little hungry this morning, but I got 6 of them, and I'm telling y'all, I was so stuffed. Today, I ate ridiculously. I ate the same thing for lunch and dinner, but I'm still stuffed. I can't even eat my snack. I didn't eat nothing sweet after these two. I think I didn't eat nothing sweet after breakfast because the sausage already had like that sweet taste because of the maple, but yeah, this kept me full all day. I ate 3 meals today of that. Normally, I only eat 2 meals. I don't know if y'all realize that, but I normally only eat 2 meals and I drink a shake or something like that. But lately, I've been eating 3 meals because I'll have my egg bites and I'll have lunch/dinner or something like that. It's getting out of hand over here. I gotta figure this out. I don't know what I'm doing with myself. But I just been hungry lately. Whew. God, I gotta get it together. Anyway, y'all, for lunch, we are just gonna make us a burrito. I'm gonna be making ground turkey, just kind of like a cheesesteak burrito. The only thing is, I didn't have any mayo. You best to believe, though, I did get some today, so the next time I want to make it, I'll have some. But I didn't have any more mayo, so I just used Dijon mustard and sugar-free ketchup on top, and I just put pepper jack cheese and, of course, American cheese, which for dinner, I did not use both cheeses, and for dinner, I added shrimp to this. So first, you are just going to chop up some onions and green peppers, and then you're going to put them in a pan. I'm using the same pan that I cooked my sausages in this morning. I'm going to use that same one so it can have the grease from that. I'll tell you the seasonings, that way you could just watch the video. It's my original seasonings. If you don't know, check out any one of my videos and you will definitely know what they are. Onion powder, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, oregano, red pepper flakes. This time I put some garlic seasoning on it. So enough of me running my mouth. Go ahead and enjoy the video and I'll come back. right, y'all. So y'all know this is the part where it gets ridiculous. Y'all know I cannot wrap these things for nothing. Look, all of my sauce is oozing out. It just gets ridiculous during this time, but it's okay. So then, you guys, I just cut this in half, and I tried to show y'all, but guess what? The camera would not focus. Look, I don't know what's happening. So I did show you. I took a bite of it, and then I did take a picture that way. You see this? It won't focus. It don't want y'all to know what we get ready to eat. Isn't that something? I tried. Look, I even was getting ready to shove it in the camera face. Like, come on now. But it just wasn't doing it. Anyway. This is what it looked like, y'all. It was really good. This was really, really good. It was messy, but it was good. So I just had the same thing for dinner. This time I only used one slice of cheese, and I added shrimp to it. All right, y'all, so this one was better than the first one. So if you make these, make it with the shrimp, because this was so good. And you can let your cheese melt a little bit more. The cheese melting doesn't matter to me, but this was so freaking good. This was so good, you guys. All right, y'all, so today was 1,329 calories, and there was 20 net carbs. Don't leave yet. We're not leaving yet. I have 2 different recipes that I want to show you today that I'm going to be eating during the week, so stay tuned. All right, you guys, hold on to your hats, because we are getting ready to make us a pumpkin spice pretzel. This is my first time making this. This is my first time making pretzel, period. So I will tell you guys all the ingredients that I used, and I will let you watch the video. But you know, I got to run my mouth first to tell you what I used. So first, I used 1.5 cups of mozzarella cheese. I used 2 ounces of cream cheese. And remember, I had the pumpkin spice cream cheese, so I used the rest of that. And I end up using 2 cups of almond flour. Then I used a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and I used 2 room temperature eggs. So first, you melt the mozzarella cheese and the cream cheese. You're going to melt that together until you get that nice and smooth. And because we are making this pumpkin spice, you are going to add the pumpkin spice to the cheese mixture, and you're going to mix that well. I think my problem why I had to use so much flour is because I didn't let the cheese melt all the way. So maybe that made a difference in it. So make sure your cheese is well melted but not burnt, okay? All right, I'll let you get into the video and I'll come back. So now, when you put your almond flour in, start with 1 cup and 1/4 cup of almond flour. And then you're just going to gradually add more. Well, this is what I had to do. I had to gradually add more because the dough was still kind of sticky. But as I added it, it got better with time. But at first I was like, what is happening? And maybe because I only added 1 egg at first. So adding 2 eggs definitely made a difference. So add 2 eggs before you add the rest of the almond flour. You guys, so I was struggling with this, and I'm thinking part of it was because I didn't have the baking powder in there. So here's where I'm like, okay, let me put another egg in it because maybe this is what's going on. Woo, you guys, this was the hardest dough that I have ever made. Like, oh my gosh, this was a sticky mess at first, and that's why I said you're going to put up to 2 cups of almond flour, because you may not need 2 cups. If you melt your cheese good enough all the way, you may not need it, but because my cheese wasn't melted, I guess like it should have been, it was just wet. But when I put the second egg in it, it did help and make a difference. So I'm going to fast forward through this part of me fighting with this batter because I don't want to embarrass myself out here again. And then I'm just going to show you guys how I rolled the pretzel. Once I got the dough, I won. I beat this dough up. So once I won against the dough, I'm going to show you my victory, because right here, it was beating me up.
It gets confusing when you say you love me, when you say that we're just friends. You must be thinking this is just a game. I'm not interested to play. I'm looking for something real. Won't you tell me how you feel? What your true intent?
Okay, you guys, so after we roll this into like a tube, sometimes it might break apart a little bit, just squeeze it back together. We are just going to crisscross and then fold it and kind of pinch the ends together. And for this first batch that I'm making, I am just going to coat it with butter on top of it and then put it in the oven. We're going to put these in the oven on 350 degrees for about 12 minutes, and then we're going to broil them for about maybe 2 to 3 minutes, just so it can get that crisp to it. Like I said, for the first batch, I'm just using butter for the coating, but then I decided to use an egg wash. And I will say I do like the egg wash better. And my second batch, I put the pumpkin spice on top of it with a little bit of salt too. So I did it 2 ways to see which way turned out best. They both were really, really good, dipped in butter. But I actually want to dip it in some cheese too. I know, weird.
I'm gonna have to let you go if you don't wanna let me know. Tired of feeling so low, just say yes or say no. Something needs to change. I'm done wondering, I want clarity. No more wicked ways. Love me or leave me. Yeah. Love me or leave me, but don't hold me hostage, hostage with this back and forth. Love me or leave me, but don't hold me hostage, hostage with this back and forth, this back and forth. Just say yes or say no. Love me or leave me, but don't hold me hostage, hostage with this back and forth. Love me or leave me, but don't hold me hostage, hostage with this back and forth, this back and forth. This back and forth.
All right, you guys, so here is the second batch. This is the one where I used egg wash and I put pumpkin spice and a little bit of pink sea salt on top. These were so good. These pretzels are so good. Now, I think, like I said, for the first ones, I wanted to use cheese, even though I put the pumpkin spice cream cheese in it, and I still put pumpkin spice in the batter of it. But because it's a pretzel, it's putting it in my mind that I need to dip it in some cheese. I know that's crazy, but you know that's how my mind think over here. So even though it's pumpkin spice, I still want to put some cheese on it. Now that these ones are out, I am just going to put some butter on top of it, and I am going to eat this like this. I'm not going to dip this one in butter. I'm just going to eat it just like this, since this one have pumpkin spice and sea salt on top. These were so good. These are so good. Listen, we need a bakery. We need a keto bakery, a keto low carb bakery out here, or we need a keto low carb restaurant. Come on, who with me now? We need this. We need this. We need this because these recipes are so good. So good. All right, you guys, now you know it is time for me to break down the calories and the carbs for these. So let's break it down. So altogether, this was 1,985 calories and it was 29 carbs. So if you divide it by 7, because I made 7 pretzels, you'll get 283 calories for each pretzel, and then you'll get 4 net carbs. Isn't that something? Look at this. So good. Look at that. And I didn't include the butter that's on top. All right, you guys. So this is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really do. But most importantly, I thank you guys for joining me. I thank you for sharing this space with me. And as always, I thank you for watching.